I think that's been long enough. Good morning. Good morning, Fiora, and good morning, Pumpkin Reaper, and good morning, Unixbit, and good morning, Andy. Welcome in. I need to game for a little bit, so this is what I'm doing. It's going to be pretty boring. It's really just grinding to set up for endgame, but because I have 30 people and not 5, it is... I'm not going to say it's 6 times the amount of grinding because I'm abusing a mod that buffs combat study, but it's quite a bit more. A lot of what I'm going to be doing is probably just running into the labyrinth, beating the tar out of a dragon, 3 dragons actually, and then sailing on a boat to respawn those dragons, and then beating the shit out of them again. And I might get some books, and I might try to look for a squid. Actually, there's one thing I should do here, now that I think of it. I think I need to touch the aerial forest one more time. So I need the good cannon. And I think this is it, actually. Just these 2 parts should do it. Okay. I need to... If I go in here, where do I come out? Am I gonna come out on top of that guy or behind him? I kind of forget how the turns take here. Oh, I'm coming out on top of him. That's great. I needed to waste a turn before touching that. That'll do it. That puts me behind the pirate. That'll do it. Okay. So now I can challenge this guy whenever I want to. Alright, we're going home. So this is for the final sequest where you fight the Elder Dragon. It's not like... It's not like the super boss, but it's the strongest sequest boss, and probably the 2nd strongest in the game. Now I want to try something and see if I've got this right now. I need to sleep till 7 AM. We're gonna visit the title screen. We're gonna go to What If. And we must take 90 steps. That should be 70. 80. 90. Because it's right when it turns to 10. This looks incorrect. There's supposed to be gold fellows down near the southern part of the map. And they aren't. So I did something wrong. I thought this RNG manipulation worked on this version. I might have to check the video on this again. Overlord Squid RNG manip. Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to work on HD. All fish need to be respawned. There can't be any tannins on the map. I haven't fished in a long time, so they should all be respawned. Oh, I didn't walk back and forth enough times. I did 2 less steps than us, but that's 92 steps, not 90. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So I'll just have to save and reset and try that again. This is to get the last squid for... I'll show it for a sec. So when you're doing all the ocean stuff, you can fish up and find various things. Some of them are pretty common. Some of them are pretty rare. Some of them only appear in like really specific areas. But the hardest one to get, by a lot, is the Overlord squid. It has a... So you see kind of down south here, in like this area, in these weeds and in this reef. And in this corner. The gold thing can be Overlord squid, but I think 98 or 99% of the time it is sea milk. And once you fish it up, these spots take a long time to respawn. What I did the first time is that I would go into this menu over and over again until I saw one, and then I would go catch it. And if it wasn't a squid, I would reset the game. And whenever you restart the game, the RNG is the same, so I would like back out in an additional time and try again until I got it, and it took many, many hours, so I'm trying to RNG manip it instead. But I haven't been able to get it right so far. I think because I don't have my file set up properly, but since I did the secondary forest trip, I'm hoping it's okay. So 92 steps. For thirsty seamen. Not sure why it's called sea milk. Okay. So that should be 90. So then we go 91, 92. I hope that was right, because I lost count at some point. No, that's really wrong. We'll try one more time, and if this isn't it, I will assume that I haven't spent enough time wandering around respawning all the fish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92. Go to the port. Set sail. It's different, but this is also not right. How does Buddy's map look when he does this? I'm watching YouTube guide. I don't need to watch him do the steps. Let's go to the sea. Wait, no, my map looks like his. Right? 3 to the left of Armor Road. No, my map doesn't look like his. All the trader ships have to be spawned. They're not on cooldown because I've never traded with them. There's no tannins. I have the right stuff on. And my map doesn't look like his. There's supposed to be a little L shape to the left of to the west of Armor Road, and then two close to each other, right in the bottom corner. Starry Nights 13, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Let's give it one more try. And if I don't see the fish formation I'm looking for, then I will go do other stuff and try again later. So we come right in here. That's 30. That's 40. No, that's 60. I can't go farther than where I'm walking now because passerans can appear and screw with the RNG if I walk in too far. So it's just back and forth on those two tiles. Yeah, that's the wrong setup again. But again, different than last time. And there's definitely no tannins on the map, so... I don't know. Let's go do other stuff. I still have this unlocked, right? Yes, okay. Inventory is right. Let's go. So I need to go... What's the fastest way to do this? And do I want to include Book Farm in this or no? Doing the Book Farm is pretty cheesy, but... Okay. I'm doing the fights instead of running because autoing through them is typically faster. And... Oh, the dragon's not back yet. I need to waste time. Like, outside. Oops. I forgot I hadn't respawned them the last time I did this. So we're gonna go sailing. The fastest way to pass in-game time in this game is to get on your boat and move. Just move a whole bunch. This is even faster than staying in the inn over and over again. And I take the route I do to waste time to minimize the amount of turns, because turning takes time. But also, if you go north too much, you can get an event that spawns text and wastes turns and time. Like if you go farther north than that. So this is pretty consistent and has you turning minimal times. I have no idea how much time has passed. I should probably actually note exactly how long one of these trips is, because the in-game respawn time for the dragons is 2 weeks. And this is definitely at least several days. Let's see, it's 8 PM on the 1st. So I'll do this and see where I am after. It is now 4 AM on the 4th, so... That's 2 days and 8 hours. 2 1/3 days. So that means that 2 1/3 days. How long is enough for a dragon to respawn? After I do the dragon trip, I sleep at the inn. And then if I do this 4 times, it's not enough, but 5 times is okay. Okay, dragon time. If I want to hit the books on the way, I don't know if it's faster to start on 1F or start in 4F and come up. It would help if I had Safe Stroll. ends. I can eventually put it on Geodrill. I just want to make sure I have all the other necessary stuff spec'd into first. My plan for the final boss is to kill it with the entire guild, which in this case is 7 parties. And all of them are pretty different. What's the fast way to do this again? I think I go this way. Might go see this guy. Hippo. Defend, defend, defend. Skating needs a full limit bar. Lucky hammer, charge. Bonk. And I get a book. Luck book is probably the least important. I can probably just skip this part. Defend, 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 defend. There we go. Now we go visit the other one. I feel like I should, if I do this trip, I should go to the other one first, but luck is also not that important, so I should probably just not do this one anymore at all. I would rather have literally every other stat. Bonk. There we go. This way. Okay, dragon's in the lower left corner. Okay, that's a big boy. To charge up first. He does breath. Doesn't matter because I'm on picnic. Lavender low rolled on hits, but it's fine. Okay. Wrong place. I need to start from grotto depths for this part. Step around you, or accidentally stepping into you, whatever. Hi, Ketos, bye, Ketos. Thanks for the membrane, Ketos. I didn't mean to fight him, but I guess I fought him. Beat up this guy because he's in the way. And it's faster to go through him than around him. Go in here, 2 of these guys appear as a little surprise. And do you know what we do? We charge up and we bonk them. Bonk. Speedbook. Unlike in Etrian 4, books can be used on a character an infinite number of times in this game. And normally that would be balanced by them being pretty hard to get, but once you get your hands on the lucky hammer limit, it gets quite a bit easier. Bonk. This is the fast way through this part. I probably have enough of these saved up too. Books for farming are not distributed equally. You might have noticed that in the first stratum, the dropper of the luck book, the hippo, there's only 3 of them. These scale dragons, there are 7. The dropper of the vitality increasing book, there is only 3. There's also strength and tech books. There is 2 of an FOE that drops the strength one. And like a lot of an FOE that drops the tech book. And also a lot of an FOE that drops both strength and tech books. So you can just hit that one instead of messing with the other 2. Good morning, Chillum Defoe. Okay. Back to town. Good morning, Lily. You're in this party. I don't start the thread. How many of these do I even have saved up? Oh, that's a lot. It's these three I really need the most. Okay, I'm not doing Scale Dragon Farm anymore. We don't need that guy. The Fire Dragon is closer to the bottom of the stratum, but I remember it being slower to come up from 16 for reasons. Or from 13, I mean. Right? Oh yeah, because of the way the bridges work. Or the lava rafts work. Better to go in from the top. Right? Hang on. Where's my maps? Third stratum. I could go to this shortcut. Collect all the lizards. No, that doesn't really work. Where I have these arrows on the map, they're like rafts you ride across the water, but not the water, the lava. But they have a position they start in, like... So I can't just start at the stairs and then go... Where's my draw dock? I should use that. To illustrate. So I can't just start at the stairs and then go to the boss room, because the raft is right there. It's like it's starting on the other side. So I can't actually navigate back through the top part. I have to go start down here and go around. And then to get back here from the top, I would actually have to go through the boss room and fight the boss. To get back over here and then go up. And that's time consuming and obnoxious and a pain, so we're not going to do that. Better to start from 9. Oh yeah, and I need to pay a visit to Buddy over here too. Forgot about her. She has some stuff that I need. Actually, I'm pretty sure I need to grind limit before I fight this thing. So I can bonk for the just take out a couple of these. The ants will summon more ants, so I decided to kill them and leave this thing alive. It's annoying when they do that. We'll throw down a quick save in case I fuck this up somehow. I forget the setup I had for this, how much damage I have to do. Hopefully this doesn't accidentally overkill it. It's fine. It's not fine. I didn't do enough damage. By very, very little. And I don't have a way to put it to sleep. Which is how you get that conditional normally. I could just sit around and scum for limit, but it's faster to do this. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to add one auto attack from Lavender. There we go. I want more copies of the Execution Jaw. Because I need to forge Vitality onto... God, where's my spreadsheet? How many copies of this dagger do I need? And a chakra with Vitality forges. How many do I have in stock? Can't actually tell. Yeah, that one's got 2 Vitality. I could probably just pass this one around and not make more of them. Because I don't think I have any party set up that runs more than 1. Pumpkin, it's you. Yeah, the 2-person party doesn't have one. The Igdroid party has one. Fair and Square party has one. Yeah, I don't need to make more of these. I can just pass the one around. That's fine then. So I don't need to touch the Ant Queen anymore. I can just go stick to dragons in certain books. Okay, now we're going a different way. Okay, so we want to go to specifically... So you can kind of see, like, up here and here, these kind of function as shortcuts for the 4 below. Because the 4 below is also kind of like governed by those lava rafts. So you can use this to quickly get down to parts of 11 that might be slow to access normally. And we want to go to the top right one specifically. Because it gives us the quickest access to Worm. He's right here. And we blow this guy up in the same way as before. It didn't open with Fire Breath. This is probably not going to actually kill them. This is going to do like no damage. Here. I wonder why it didn't start with Fire Breath. That's weird. That's not off yet. You know what? I'll just wait until it is. There we go. That attack down debuff it does is like... It's a very, very heavy attack reduction. I don't remember the exact value, but I want to say it's definitely more than 50%. In a normal fight, you would probably clear it off with an attack buff on attacking targets. But since I'm just farming on Picnic, we can wait it out. I mean, here's a Poison Lizard. This is the last book FOE that will die in that way. All the other ones need more input than that. They're too strong to go down in one hit from a Charged Lucky Hammer. Oop. And there are two more. It's right here. Hello? This way. Okay, now back to town. We got one more dragon to explode. This place has a sick BGM. Well, you won't get to hear much of it right now. There's a pass around in here. Those are the guys I EXP grind off of. Oh, this is not the place to do it. The one that's down there usually gets away from you before you get to it. The 6th stratum has stationary ones you can use instead. Anyway, this is the Ice Dragon. He can sometimes be a bit of a dick, even on this mode. He sometimes due to RNG, he doesn't die. And he likes to use an ability called Ice Block, which makes him functionally immune to damage until you dispel the buff. Okay, he did an Ice Block. I just need Lavender to not low roll on break fires. There we go. Wizard scale. And a bunch of EXP. And selling all those scales lets you get a Dragon Bane or 1 Forge on a Dragon Bane. The reason I'm killing these dragons, Dragon Bane is the most powerful sword. Because while it doesn't have as much base attack as the Dragon Blade, it's got 8 forge slots that you can fill with anything you want. But making a fully forged Dragon Bane requires 9 kills of each dragon. But they also give a lot of EXP, so like it's still like fairly productive to go kill them. Need to pass out, thanks for the stream. Good night, Pumpkin Reaper. Thanks for coming by. Sleep well. Someone has one that I'm currently forging. I need to make... Across the setups I'm using, I need 3 fully forged ones. So that's 27 dragons of each. Because I have one party that uses 2, and both of them are different. And then 2 more parties that use a different 3rd one, but they can share that one. We're gonna go down into here. This place also has a sick BGM and a sick battle BGM. What's the fast way to do this one again? I think... I just go through the 4 normally. There we go. So these FOAs I'm approaching, they drop 2 different books. But they can also be pretty dangerous even on picnic mode because they have a skill that throws negative status all over the party, and that can hit petrify and other bad things. So instead of building limit in a fight with them, we're going to build limit in a regular fight. And then there's one... I need my full screen map. There should be one along here, if there's one. This is a Revelationer. Because of RNG on Lavender's Break Fire Fist, it's possible this screws up. And if it does, I'll just reset. Okay, it should be fine. And this gets 2 books. Power and Intelligence both in one, so I don't bother with their FOEs that drop the individual ones. Now in here there's a room where I get my map again, and I can see where all the rest of them are. I brought a bunch of different like elemental attackers in this party so I can handle all the different dragons. Lily does a big charge up Ice Smash, and Lavender does big charge up Fire Punches. And I do a... Compared to Lily and Lavender, it would be wrong to call this a big charge up Lightning Stab, because my main is I did a really stupid build just to be able to have a Lightning Spear. And which it required having a Zodiac as my main, which is the Fragile Spellcaster. And I've been trying to fix it by throwing on strength books, but like it can only go so far. Like it functions, but it's not good. Not like Lily and Lavender are. Like I'm up to 69 strength because I've used like a bajillion strength books, but like Lily has 98. Lavender's got 74. Lavender's probably going to get some strength books, and so will Shiro. Lily clearly doesn't need them. Good old gladiator bonks. I lost track of where I was. Hello, Miko. Good morning. I'm trying to divine where I am on the map at the moment, and I honestly have no idea. Oh, I was there. Well, I don't want to be here. Well, that's not good. My bonker is petrified. I have to leave. That was a little unfortunate. I'll have to do the walk again. Totally lost track of where I was on the map. That's what I get for not really paying attention. The places on the map where I've put a checkerboard pattern, they have a property that disables your map while you're in them. So you have to kind of like pay attention to where you're going as you map to figure out where you are and that, like, to make sure your map is correct. We can just start with this one. The Skatey's almost there. Yep, okay. There we go. There's one. Okay. Just getting reacquainted with where I was. And this stratum actually has quite a lot of these FOEs. So I can pick up a pretty good amount of books on one trip. Okay, there's one more in the big room over there. So I'll get in one more encounter here, and then I'll go down to 23 and get the ones there. Oh, not yet. Skating needs a little more limit still. Here we go. Yeah, the ability used that's called 7 Plagues. That's the status one I'm worried about. It can potentially petrify party members. It can do other status ailments too, but like those will at least wear off. Petrify doesn't go away until you treat it or heal it manually. Okay. When you're going through this stratum normally, you basically do 23 and 22 and 23 at the same time. Because 22 is all like the dark rooms or the random pitfalls that drop you into these horrible nightmare sheep chambers. Okay, now in here. Like in this room, there's 3 more Revelationers in a line. The other FOEs on the map are all sheeps. There's one. Those little blue guys are super annoying. They don't do much damage, but they move your party around. Like they change your positions. And the positions stay as they are after the battle ends. So you have to like set them all back. And then you probably encounter another one and then it does it again and so on and so on. I guess I could go hit the Revelationers on 25 too. Although I forget which FOEs are Revelationers. No Breakfire Festival rolls so far, which is nice. Okay. Oh, I know why I usually don't farm 25, because I have to go in the zone that I've marked in red here. So how do I explain this? The best way to farm EXP in this game is done with spawning a funny little guy called a Passeran. They come in white, red, blue, and yellow varieties. Well, I can't say I remember how this farm works. It's been a bit. But this little area full of 4-ways can spawn up to 2 of them. One in this one, like one here, one here. One spawns, I think, from you camping, like spamming camp. And the other one spawns from me walking around in this orange area. And I don't want to spawn them until I'm ready to kill them. To farm up the XP, so. I will get out from here. Head seal, interesting. Alright, I thought I already had that. We can put these books away. Since I just saved, I'll save again just in case. I'll see if I can do a squid manip again. I did some stuff in the labyrinth, so maybe more fish respawned. That's 50. 60. I don't really need to count because I know it turns to 10 AM on step number 89. And I have to take 92. That is incorrect. I actually got this formation before. I wonder what's like fucking with my fish RNG. Are there like tannins somewhere, or I'm not seeing them? I wonder why I'm not getting it. Maybe I need to do this the old-fashioned way. Because the RNG manip doesn't seem to want to work. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. This is going to be terrible. Need to get the right stuff on, so we're going to want... We want the RAM, we want the steel plating. I don't think we want the foremast because, like, okay. So the squid that I'm looking for can appear in 3 different spots. Here. Over here. And down here. To get to that bottom left one, you have to have the foremast equipped. Yeah, otherwise you don't make it in time. But having the foremast on makes checking these really annoying. Because you move 2 squares at a time. So it's hard to line up properly to hit them all. Like, you come out. Everything goes in 2s. You go past this, you can't get in here. So you gotta find a way so you, like... You'll come out, like... I'll have to draw this again. You'll come out, like... 2, 2, 2, 2. You hit here, go here, here, crash into this island, but then there's the current in the way. So maybe you take the current over here, and you try to go up, you hit here. Or maybe you go down and then you go up, and then you go over the spot that has the squid. Like, there's just not really like any convenient way that you get in there in a way that lets you check the spots. So fuck the foremast. I'm gonna take this, save my game here. On this screen specifically. Forewarning, this is gonna be really awful. 2. Okay, there's some down there. So basically what's gonna happen is I will load the game and go in and out of the ocean menu until things appear in either of these spots. And then I'll check them. And if they're not squid, then I reset the game and I exit in and out of the fishing menu at least one more time than I did before. Because every time you load the game, the RNG starts the same. Can't be worse than working. It might be. 5 sea milks, that's not what I want. But hello, Zaburai, welcome in. Didn't get what I wanted. So back to title. One. It wasn't number 2. Number 3 has nothing. 4's got nothing. 5 looks promising. Nope. 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 Okay. Specifically how this fish works is rather than fishing up the Overlord squid, you're trying to fish up 0 sea milks. Okay, this is 6. And 0 sea milks gets you the squid. So if you ever see 1 sea milk, then I was close, but not quite there. No way! Well, that was really quick. I was expecting that to take about 30, 40 to 50 checks. Because you get this squid about 2% of the time, so... Hell yes. No more fishing. I got my Overlord squid. Alright, Overlord squid. Fuck yes. So when I go in my guild card... Where is it in here? It's supposed to be in here. But I have to look in... I've got to look in here first. In my... report discoveries. So now I have everything in the discoveries list from fishing. I got my Overlord squid. A gigantic squid so rare it's inspired legends. And I filled out the cargo manifest. All this stuff. And I filled out the epic glossary. All this stuff. So now I got this emblem, Armor Road's finest. Sail the seas and gathering all goods, ship parts, and epics. I was able to put my Fumo as an emote, but I don't have enough slots to do a close one. Okay, let's save. I got my squid. One less thing I have to chase after. Okay, now I gotta waste time on a boat, though. I love Vox's Arrive one. That's really good. So I gotta do this 5 times. To get the... To get everything in the labyrinth I want to respawn. Yeah, it's a shame everyone's so, like, limited on slots. I want to get... I want animated emotes. I just don't know, like, what exactly I would want and who to get them from. I think yours are really good. Like, the, I've never seen that one before. I like your, petting a fish lovingly. What did you replace? Not petting a fish lovingly, surely. Okay, I'm glad. Why am I going here? What am I doing? I start from here. I decided I don't care about luck or speed books anymore. I'm just gonna go smack the dragon and then leave. I have one animated emote in the pipeline. And I guess other than that, I have, like... my cats and then that stupid-ass rainbow cat. The Luna one is, like, not even visible on black backgrounds, but black cats are just like that, you know? eat out some of the bit slots, you know what? I'm not fond of it either. I didn't put... anything for bit slots. I didn't put anything for tier 2 or tier 3, but when I get more emotes, I might pile ones that like people don't really use back there so like I can use them. That one's so cute though. What a sweetheart. I love her. Like, I think the reason I didn't like coming up from here is because it's annoying to get to the dragon from 12. Because I have to do, like, what? Go through here. Like, I can't take this path to the dragon because, the raft isn't here to go across. I have to bring it down from this way and go over. So I would have to go all the way around up here and then... Doesn't really work. It would genuinely be faster to go over here and then go back up to 10 and then walk to this stair and then come down here. Like, what the fuck's the point? Just start from 9. But it might be like faster overall to start at 14, start at 13, hit the lizards on 12, thread back to town and then go to the dragon from 9. Bonk. Might move it down and make a dumber Lily one in its place. Always happy to see more Lily. She's so cute. I love it whenever I see her. Her got a grumpy looking face and floppy ears and short little legs. I have like one Augustus picture I think would make a good emote. Where his face just looks like really serious. And one more lizard. That we get to by riding these rafts. How close am I to finishing this? Where did I plan these out? Hang on. I need to read something. So I maxed all the bots, I maxed resupply, I maxed reflector. The bots are maxed. What else do I need? Oh, I need rocket jump. That's important. I think that's it. Don't think any of this stuff, other stuff is important. I guess HP and TP up would be nice to have too. So I need what? 2. Don't really have enough to pick up Safe Stroll if I want everything else. That's fine. Unless maybe I don't need to max HP up. I probably do need to. What did I plan to give her for this? I could grab Safe Stroll and then rest out of it later. Okay. Hello, Werb. Okay, good. This time you actually fire breathed instead of being stupid. Wait a minute. Wasn't supposed to be break fire that killed it. That drops its fang instead of the scale, and I don't want the fang. Oh well. That's one more fire dragon I have to kill later. You know, that might be a good idea. Thank you. There we go. I should see if I remember how to do the pasta around grind. It's not coming to me. I might need to look it up. Okay. Okay, I need an ice knife. I've done this before. It's just been a bit since a bit. It's been a bit, so I'm like not remembering the proper flow to make this go well. What's bothering me? Not really sure why. Take another drink, 1 sec. Because the air in here is dry. Who the heck has my fire knife? Pumpkin probably has it. Yep, there it is. Steal that for a sec. I need to change your name still. I should do that now. Okay. I think I can just take, let's see. What will cleanly one-shot the pass-arounds all the time? Let's see, heavy shot does 175%. Armor piercer does 215. Armor piercer is the way to go. And you've got some extra points to play with, so this is safe to do. Most of you aren't even skill pointed. Let's see. Noelle was supposed to be the attacker in this particular setup. Hello, Flameburger. Good morning. Okay. I max core dump, so we can max HP cannon. How have you been making mac and cheese? I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, I think. I think I max this. Strike this over here. Just trying to remember the build that I need to set up here. Yeah, sleep mode has to be maxed, of course. Yeah, max core dump. Max rocket jump. I'll have to max fire scanner. Max infravision. I think I can ignore EM barrier. That has to be maxed. Okay, so she needs armor points still. And Feng pairs with Zoe for a certain setup. Hello, guy. 8,900. The heck is a Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil droid is what it stands for. What it's short for. Appropriate it is. What am I looking for here? I don't remember exactly what abilities Feng needs. This gets maxed. I have to have knighthood. I have to have bodyguard. I need to max these two. I think that's all that's actually needed for that. Okay. Let's go kill some poofy balls. This is how to get a bajillion EXP really fast. I forgot to buy tents. That part is kind of important. That's the bar. Tents. They're gonna be all the way at the bottom, aren't they? $40 will do. Probably. So we're going down to B24. And you need a knife. And you need a knife. Okay. They made the female clankers freaky, no female safe from the Etrian Odyssey artist. What's wrong with them? I don't see the issue here. Oh, we got one right away. Of course. Okay, we got one right away, so we're gonna go. Just in case I screw this up. Okay, so how this is going to work is that when you attack a blue Passeran with an ice weapon, it spawns a blue Passeran. When you attack it with fire damage, it spawns a red one. And if you attack it with the lightning one, it spawns a yellow one. When you kill the yellow ones, they drop an item that sells for 50k. When you kill the red ones, they give you a ton of EXP. Passerans like to stop you from abusing them in various ways, such as exploding, blowing themselves up for a lot of damage. But a Passeran can't act on the turn it appears, so if Fiora keeps deleting the red one instantly, and Jill and Noelle, every turn they spawn a red one and a blue one, I can keep this going basically forever. Until I hit the EXP cap for the fight. And Skaty's just here to leech. And occasionally the blue ones are going to explode themselves, but, like, there's always going to be another one to kill. Another one to dupe off of. I shouldn't have given Noah overheat. She's actually going to fall over pretty soon, but I'll keep this going as long as I can. Yeah, there she goes. I'll have to have her leeching only, because I forgot about overheat. I still got 543 KD. You know, actually, it's probably better that I load and do that again, just properly. I just have to... have someone else be the knife poker. I'll make Fung do it. I like the designs in these games. I think Umukai Yuji did really good work. That would be a good idea, I think. Okay, so... let's see. Fung can't be the poker because Fung has to buff Fior's attack. So Skady has to be the poker. I think that's fine. Should try and beat one of them this year. I think you should too. I love these. They're my favorite. If you have overheat, defending still takes HP. I see. Reminds you of Fanf? I don't know who that is, or what that is. I'm definitely gonna have to... oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not very familiar with that. It's not my kind of thing. And everyone seems to want to fuck the animatronics for some reason. Okay, I thought I misinput for a second, but it's fine. Look at these silly little guys. I'm not sure if I'm at the... when do I hit the EXP cap? I think it's after I've killed 11. Yes. Every time I kill a red pass around, I get 90,000. Okay, this is the last one I have to kill. The other ones I can just let them explode. Apparently I'm bad at math and miscalculated how many I killed, but 903k is still fine. Left, left. Okay. And there's another one. Camping makes more of them appear. Up to a point. Oh god, there's two of them. Okay. I gotta do this one first, I think. Okay, I got lost a bit of where I was. How these rooms work is, okay. So in this area here, in any place I marked with a checkerboard pattern, like this room as well, and all these, your map doesn't work. You can't see where you are. To make it worse, every time you step on one of these things I marked with a circle, it spins you a certain number of turns. Like, this one makes you spin right 3 times. This one makes you spin left 4 times. And it makes it really easy to get extremely disoriented. Them putting in checkerboard, that's me marking it in with that pattern, so I know which rooms disable your map. I needed to sleep more. I just realized Fiora's low on TP. Ah, it's fine. I'll just not get to kill as many. I can always just attack normally and fish for crit hits. Yeah, I drew it like that deliberately, so I have which rooms disable your map marked. You tried 5, but felt overwhelmed considering the game doesn't explain the class as well. I mean, it does show you their basic skill trees. I think the rest it expects you to find out for yourself. Okay, Fiora is out of TP, so let's just try to... This will work with normal attacks, it's just slower. Maybe. They have to not self-destruct per turn. TP gives you Deltarune flashbacks. I actually never played that either. Maybe one day. Oh, one ran away. I see. What if Fung helps attack? Hello, India. Welcome in. I think if Fung attack ordered himself, then maybe Fung and Fiora's combined attacks can kill one. Bad boosting puffballs. Doing a big old grind. Except I screwed up the setup a bit. Okay, I've probably killed enough of them. Not then, Bao. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I still got the good old 999999. Except Noel didn't get to have any because I screwed up. I gotta fix my setup. I messed it up in a few ways. I think I have to bring like a second attacker. And go Fung Jill. Who punches good? I don't remember. Fearfing. What was your weapon supposed to be? A sword. I feel like someone else has that sword at the moment. Let's see. Not that one. No one else has it right now. Okay, I need a coupon from me in storage. Should have a bunch left. I don't have any. I guess I used them all. That's fine. I got a lot of money, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I'm down a fire scale because of that botched dragon kill. That's fine. You have a lot of points to spend. You're supposed to be a physical gladiator. Let's go max these. This would help, actually. I got the points for it, so I might as well. No real way to share TP with the party. Just put points into random stuff. Guard order line is always good. $557, so HP up is definitely going to be needed. I wrote all my planned skill builds down, I just haven't executed them all due to lack of levels. I still need to play the first Pokemon Odyssey. I'll get to that at some point. Rocket Punch needs 1. Head doesn't. Don't touch Core Dump, don't touch HP Cannon. Don't touch EM Barrier. Don't touch Overheat. So this part's done. I'll try to grab Safe Stroll. Yes, please announce a new one. Like, it's been way too long. What's that? I guess I'll just grab like useful monk passives like Deeds. Reuse the buff pugilist for a new class. I think it is pretty cool to have like a punching based class. God, I still haven't beaten Nexus either. After I beat 3, I want to play Pokemon Odyssey. I want to play Untold 1 and 2, and then I'll play Nexus. By not having one. Yeah, instead you had me dying all the time. I used one in my last 5 playthrough. It was really good. Oh, it's still there. Okay, how do I get behind it? Easily. How the hell do I get behind you? Is it even worth getting behind it? Probably not. I don't really need the preemptive. I can just... No, go away. I don't want you. Left, 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 left. Turn right once. There we go. Okay. These little things are so cute. Little poofy boys. The white ones and the yellow ones also make different faces. But for these grinding purposes, they are not relevant. And so we will not be seeing them. So I've killed one on turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I want to kill 2 more. Ah, that should be good. Let's just let them explode. Hehe. This one. I want to go back to the tent and take a nap. Possibly multiple naps. We want one to reappear in the spot I was just in. There it is. Okay. So if I want to get back there quickly... Oh, I'm dumb. I lost track of where I was. There we go. Go away. I don't want you. Okay. Time to go again. Oh, there you go. Good morning. I guess this stream I pretty much did everything I said I was gonna do. I got a squid, and I killed puffy boys. And I farmed books, and I farmed dragons. Still got quite a bit left to do, but I'm farther along than I was. I just misinput, but it's fine. I just lost a turn, that's all. So since I lost that turn, I want to hit until turn 15. That'll get me 1 million minus 1. I don't need to dupe this last one. I can just defend well if Yora kills them. Yippee! Now they're gonna be out of commission for a little bit. I think it takes them a month for both sets to respawn, both the one that spawned by touching the red zone and the one that spawned by camping. So that'll be time to go punch more dragons. So I need to go back to this party. Except skating needs an actual weapon for book bonking. That part is kind of important. I'm not really sure where to put any remaining points on Lily, because she's already got everything she needs. She's got the ice up, got endless battle, got freezing blow, got the nice elemental stuff. I guess I can just like max these for almost no reason. Who's... oh. Same goes for Lavender, really. She kind of has all her stuff. I could pick up random heals, I guess. Hourglasses and Luna, they're doing quite well. Luna's on a diet and she's cranky about it. She's getting got a little overweight, so we gotta let her slim down a little. I think I have everything I want max too. I'm just gonna randomly go into like Binary Thunder. We can get Full Star too. And you will start raising Safe Stroll. And then once that maxes, I'll go max HP up and then put as much as I can into TP up. Okay. Let's go waste some time. I gotta sail. I'll do 4 times, and the dragons will be back by then. Because I burned a few days doing the pass-around grind. That was number 3, I believe, so this is number 4. I hope carrying around a billion tents isn't going to be an issue. I should probably put these in storage. I can avoid some of the encounters now with Safe Stroll. Although it doesn't last very long at the moment. I mean, it never really does last very long. But you at least get like a few steps at... a few more steps at what, level 5? Hello, dragon. Bye-bye, dragon. Thought I could get to the stairs without a fight, but the game decided otherwise. Hope this doesn't screw up this time. Last time I accidentally got the fire element kill and I dropped the fang instead of the scale. I did it again! No, lavender is actually too slow. What happens is that Lily and Shiro go first, and they get the dragon to almost dead. And then Lavender goes last and bonks it with a fire hit, which causes it to drop the fang. Solution: make Shiro deal more damage somehow. Could put more strength rings. Might even have some stored in here. Although I'm not sure if that'll make it up enough difference to... Lavender from grabbing the kill on the fire dragon. Probably not. I could just have her press a different button, although... anything that's not an elemental attack will do basically no damage. Okay. Hello, Ice Dragon. Drake. Lavender low rolled and then he ice blocked himself. Guess I'll just defend till it wears off. Now we can kill him. There we go. Okay. I gotta get to bed. Was waiting on a text from a manager at work, but I'm really sleepy. I don't think I can make it any longer. I gotta have a snack and go to bed. Let's look for... I saved, right? I just saved. What am I thinking? Save again anyway. I got the squid, so I'll call that good progress. Got some levels, got some scales. It's all good. Let's look for someone to raid. I'm gonna shovel some lettuce into my mouth before I go to bed. I see two good people. Thank you for staying. Thank you for coming. Let's go say hi to Tiff. Thanks everyone for coming to this Weird Hours super grindy stream. Well, thank you for coming, Oshawott. I will be live again tonight with some Harmony of Dissonance Castlevania. I gotta sleep first, so it's gonna be fairly late. Like, if it's any less than 10 hours from now, I'll be surprised. But probably not after midnight, you know. But I'll play that tonight. I'll go here. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think so. Feel free to follow if you like the stream. I got a Blue Sky. I got a Discord. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming. See you tonight. I'm gonna go eat and sleep. Bye-bye.